Good evening, Scott here, known as Cantaloupe to some online, and I'm bringing a video to you on a subject that's interesting to me. It might be of interest to you or someone you know, and I want to talk about some common pitfalls that people fall victim to themselves when they aim to control a lover, when they aim to keep an advantage in a relationship where it's tempting sometimes to keep people guessing or play games, to be non-communicative or unrevealing of things, because it gives you a little bit of power. It does, to keep people on the fence and keep people strung along. There's a lot of words to describe this kind of thing, but the problem here is it's counterproductive if you're really interested in a person. It's a temptation, and it's also a toxic behavior. You see, when you make people jump through hoops, when you make them prove their love to you by any stretch, when you keep them guessing or omit details, if you do things like playing games or if you postpone dates, I mean, there's a whole bunch of stuff that people do to keep control in a relationship, to keep someone strung along. When you do these things, you make that person want to not care. Okay, that's the bottom line. It's the same as somebody, or a female in particular, faking enjoying sex. You've heard about faking it, right? Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. Why wouldn't somebody fake enjoying sex? Because, well, I mean, it might make it pleasurable for the other person if it goes over, but it's not pleasurable for you necessarily, or else it wouldn't be faking it in the first place. And the problem is, you're not going to be motivated if you fake it to want to do it again. It undermines your interest, and ultimately it sabotages the relationship if it's a romantic relationship. So, again, in summary, if you have a need or an insecurity about having a stance in your relationship, maybe you have a trust problem, maybe the person isn't trustworthy, or maybe you're carrying some baggage that you should work out before you even try to get with somebody. It's only fair to give somebody the benefit of the doubt, to trust them, to aim to trust them, to be open to getting hurt, to be open and vulnerable. And if you can't, if you're just unable to do that, you're not ready for a relationship. You got to figure that one out, or you're with the wrong person. It might not be you, it might be them. So if you feel compelled, overly compelled to withhold information, to keep people guessing, to make them jump through hoops, to prove their love, to stay on the fence, if you want to postpone dates just because you feel like it's going to give you an upper hand, you're sabotaging the relationship. Maybe that's obvious, maybe it's not. A lot of people seem to do this thing. And again, the toxic part is, the problem is the other person doesn't want to care anymore on a very deep level. After jumping through a few hoops, when you're leaning on their good nature, when they have no reason, they've done nothing wrong necessarily to deserve being lied to by way of omission. That's what it is. It's a lie of omission, when you omit important information, or if you are uncommunicative, withholding of your emotions, etc. All this. If you've played games before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you do that stuff, that person's just going to stop caring. And they say love conquers all. It's not true. Love dies hard when it's real, when it's true love, and that just makes it all the bigger of a loss, if you ask me. When true love dies, there can be no greater loss. So don't take that for granted. If you want my advice, don't take it for granted. When somebody loves you, you trust that. You honor it, and you be open to getting hurt. Because if you're not 100% in it, you're 100% out of it. It's going to fall apart. It takes 100%. It's hard enough without 100%. Reach out if you like with questions or comments to whitehotrobot@gmail.com. Thank you.